Hi there, CP Van Vieren here from Strategico Supply Chain Mobility. I'm just going to do a quick video to show you how we use the LogUp supply chain apps, which is a plugin for Excel directly available from the Microsoft Office App Store. So I'll quickly just run through it and show you one of the apps here. Are basically you install a add-in into Excel, which gives you access to the LogHub supply chain add-in, all the apps that they make available. So I'll quickly show you how the network design app works. All of the apps basically work on the same principle. This is quite a good one to show as a demo. So you'll see you basically have 4 steps. So you've got your input data, where you define all the data for the model. You've got a calculation where the data is sent to the LogUp servers, cloud servers specifically built and spec to do these kind of optimizations. You also then, after the completion of the model, you get the output data, which gives you the plan in an Excel data format, and then you've got the visualization part, which basically shows the solution or the outcome of the model for you visually on Google Maps. So we'll start with the input data. If I click here on generate template, it will create the template for me. In this case, we need to define factories, warehouses, and customers, and then we optimize the distribution network for supplying to these customers. So this is a US based demo, the demo data that we've got here, and you can see here the factories in Ohio and Texas. You can add more if you wanted to. You've got your weight capacities per FTL, your volume capacity per FTL, and also your costing units per factory. If we scroll over here, you'll see you've got your half of the FTL is defined as a percentage of the FTL as well. So then we've got the warehouses. You see we've got a list of warehouses that are available, the maximum weight and maximum volume for each warehouse. We've got the cost per weight unit passing through that warehouse and the cost per volume unit. And again, the outbound FTL capacity and volume capacity and the cost for those and the half FTL defined as a percentage of the FTL from that warehouse. And then you've got a list of customers at it's defined on a city level in this model. So you've got your weight requirement per customer, volume requirement. You can use either of them. The number of shipments per customer, and the product, which basically is determined by the factory. Okay, so and then also maximum warehouse distance. This isn't needed, but it's used to sort of for practical reasons. You don't want to take into consideration a warehouse that is located too far away from a customer for obvious reasons. So yeah, these are the parameters that are the input parameters for our model. Over here you select the distance units. I'm working in miles here because we're in the US, and then you can also select how many warehouses you would want to see or have as an option. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to say let's use between 3 and 8 warehouses, and you basically say calculate. Over here you can see, because all the links are green, the model has verified that the data is all right for doing the calculation, and we are finished already. So now you've got your output data. You get your warehouse list of warehouses that was chosen by the optimization engine. You've got your factory and warehouse assignments and your customer warehouse assignment. So which warehouse serves which factory, and also which warehouse serves which customers. And then your KPIs, which is basically a total cost for that model. So what we do is we click on export all to a new sheet, and this is basically the result. So we've got 6 warehouses. We said we want between 3 and 8. So a total of 6 warehouses were chosen. The assigned weight and volume per warehouse, number of shipments, fixed cost and variable cost for the warehouses. So you can obviously sum that to get a total. Okay. You can see the factory warehouse assignments. So which factory is serviced by which warehouse? So Cleveland is serviced by those 4, and Austin by the 2 of those. And over here you can see which customer is serviced by which warehouse as well. Okay, so this is our final result, the KPI. I wonder if I just put that, it's going to be in Rand now. Let's just change that. I'm based in South Africa, so we want to see it in dollars, $3.890. And just to show you, if we do sort of a what if scenario, at the moment the model chose that we wanted 6 warehouses. If for practical reasons we say we don't want more than 5, what will be the impact? We can just run the same model again. The data gets sent to the server. The server, cloud servers do the optimizations. So it's finished, and we can say, okay, let's export the data again. We'll get a new sheet here, and you can see here that 5 warehouses were chosen for this result, and we can see that there's a slight increase in cost, which makes a lot of sense because we're limiting the model not to choose the optimal solution of 6 warehouses but only 5. The cost now 3.915 million compared to 3.89. Yeah, so that's basically how you do a what if scenario in the supply chain app, the network design app from LogApp. And the final step here, you won't be able to see it on the screen now, but I'll move it into Excel. I can open the solution on Google Maps, and then it's opening now. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a screenshot of this, and then I'll paste it into Excel, and you should be able to see it there. So let's take a new sheet. Sorry, there's the new sheet, and I'll just paste it in here. So it's actually a interactive map, Google map, that we can use. And you can see there's the factory, there's all the locations, the customer locations. Sorry, that's the warehouse, factory, and factory. And you can see the warehouse locations there. So yeah, quite easy to use, very powerful for doing these kind of network optimization studies. You've also got the other applications there, which I'll show you in other videos. If you subscribe to our channel, you'll find those there. Even do milk run optimization, so daily sort of delivery and pickup optimization, which is quite interesting. So thanks for watching, and like I said, I'm at Strategico Supply Chain Mobility. We're based in Pretoria, South Africa. If you've got more questions, you're welcome to contact me, CP van Vuren. Just check us out at strategico.co.za. Thanks, bye.